didn't overcook that one.
Well, that's the one.
Yeah.
Can you sweep it there again?
Okay, it should be good with that little shove there. He kicks pretty light. Weight's close. Gotta go. Okay. So.
5'6" even. Well, you will.
Yeah, even if
we left that, it was probably like a 2 guard, right?
A little more room, a little further out. It's a little further out. Okay, line's good.
Line's perfect.
It's really curling.
Line's perfect.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Go, 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 hard.
Just a little further out and it hooked harder.
Yeah.
Uh, 12 3/4.
Yeah.
Not bad. That one just kind of was a little further out and it just hooked harder at the end and kind of slowed down.
I should have got the guys to hit it early and just keep her moving a little bit, but I thought it was still pretty close.
I think it was pretty well as good as we could have done.
Yeah.
I think if we got on it too hard early, it
wouldn't have got there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. It's still not heavy, I don't think. I think it's
Close.
Yeah, we're there right now.
It's coming off. Got us.
Yep. Gotta go.
Target.
You're good.
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 Sorry. How was you watching?
Really?
Yeah, I want.
I think so.
Think so?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You guys ever want to
what's
fucking
our
do
title guard?
Sure.
I'll take
You want?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. There you go.
Just one, not two.
We've been told.
Probably don't need to mix it up
Okay.
against Cotter. It's this team, right?
No.
They're gonna be kind of all in anyways.
Hey? No, I don't think so.
Until he's pissed off.
Well, that's what I was thinking, but
3 or 4 shots.
I think they'll hit it if we go in.
pretty sure.
That makes it easy.
No, they're definitely going to hit it. 100% they'll hit it. I think.
How much are you going to pay us? It's light.
Yeah.
Nothing like
I think throw a
yelling out
guard.
your plan.
Throw a guard.
Nothing like yelling out your plan. Oh, they changed their mind. That's too bad.
Good luck, G-string.
They're going in?
Yeah. No, sorry, guard.
No, they're throwing guard.
Oh, we're going
Hey.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll try to. These guys are a lot better than us, though.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here inside the Kamloops Curling Club, draw number 6 of the
Wait, looks
Crown
pretty good to
of
me, boys.
Curling.
Yeah.
Men's A qualifier,
Right
a
there.
spot in the playoff semifinals to be exact on the line here. Team Tardi versus Team Geall. Team Geall throwing the Yellow Rocks. Team Tardi
Never
throwing
would've known, I
red
guess.
with the hammer due to
Were
the
you
draw
gonna
of
get
the
it if I
button.
threw it in the fourth one?
At the end of the last game. Jordan Kiss
never would've
shortly
known.
will be joined by Melissa Saligo here as we
Yep. Yeah, you
just get her mic'd up quickly.
throw it a foot extra. I'd say.
Team Geall throwing the
First end, I think they would
the guard early on.
Looks really good. 5-6 right now.
Line's good.
6, 7. 7, 8. It's all there. Coming off pretty good though. We're just
Jordan,
a
if you
six.
can. Yeah, go for it.
6-7 almost.
Go for it. Yep. Hard. Just Jordan, just
Really
good.
walked over though.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
So Alex
Yeah,
Horvath,
you
the
can
lead
kinda
for
throw like a
Team
foot
Tardi.
extra on that side. Like
Drawing
it
that
kinda
one to the
curls
top of the
and
button,
up.
perfectly buried.
Well, that's what your draw did. Like your draw was all there, and then. Nice. Got a 40 on that.
Line's perfect.
You can definitely,
Whoa.
yeah, just.
Can't
yeah.
bounce on this
I think
line.
it loses a little bit of weight when it does that.
No, we're not bouncing.
Attaboy.
Similar, yeah. Throw it well.
Good shot.
It's a little less for sure.
So just figuring out some audio issues here as
5-6, weight's good.
we're slowly getting Melissa mic'd up here.
Hit a room.
6
But,
on zone.
Well then.
Nick Meister, corner freezing.
No, we're just to 6.
Yep.
On the rock
Yep.
that Alex threw, and Alex is going to throw his second
Yep.
rock here in the first end.
Hard.
Third time these two, first time these,
Thanks.
second,
Okay.
second time these two teams have met this season. Last
kill
time was in
all.
Vernon, the Prestige team. Tardi counted on
The
top
yellow's gonna
7-1.
net buried.
As Alex throws that one at the top
My
of
nose
4.
with this. If we can nose it without killing that back red, it's pretty good too. Hack!
Hard.
Sebastian Robillard, the second here for Team
Just
Geall.
hack!
Hard. Hard. Yep.
For both these teams, it's their third game this
Whoa,
weekend.
whoa. You got it? Attaboy.
And a nice hit and roll there.
Throw it well. This might move an inch.
It's good weight, like a tiny bit soft, not too bad. Oh yeah. It went out pretty easy.
So Jordan Tardi now, second here. Gonna make some granite move.
Heel. Whoa. No.
High side, isn't it?
Girling.
Still in.
Close.
Good.
And
Nice.
he will nose. 2 yellows will go.
Curls
Just
a
hit
lot.
all the way off the red. What?
Okay.
And I'll still leave
Yeah,
Team
like
Tardi
that.
sitting 1 on the button.
I don't even think we have to move it yet.
That curled a lot at the end.
Skips and
Yeah.
thirds are mic'd up here for this one.
Yeah, like full 8's good. Like top 4 is better.
So, fair warning. Not too worried about Sterling or Tyler saying anything. It's Sean and Jaron I might be worried about.
Yep. A little heavy right now.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, line's good. Our
Whoa.
line's good. Leg to
Whoa.
T.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Jared. Hard. Hard. Hey, just freeze it. Just freeze it.
Corner freeze it now.
Try get them all.
Just saying here, Tyler, maybe get all the rocks moving here.
Jordan
Tardi,
Tardi.
another chance to peel.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yep. Stay on it.
Whoa. Yep.
Nose and
Red will
red
go
will
and
go
the
and the yellow.
yellow.
Leave Team Tardi sitting 1.
Oh boy.
Rock now about half buried.
Yeah, I got him on third.
You like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I like hitting it. I was thinking like hack.
Nice.
Hack.
Nice sweep there.
Close.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Seb.
What are we doing?
Judge
Okay.
Kolomaya now, as that one's a little wide.
Why are
We'll
we
just
sweeping
nick
that?
the Team Tardy stone.
Okay.
Didn't need to sweep it at all.
Yeah. Just we want
I know.
just top 8,
I
eh?
thought that was never a yes.
Top 8.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
You said that you were going to come.
We're gonna go top 8
Top
here,
8
behind
here,
the
behind the
guard, Sterling Middleton, the third here for Team
Tardy.
Tardy.
Line's good.
Okay.
Spin it around. Line's good. Line's okay. Here, Matt. Jordan. Yep.
That will come to the center line.
Just like that. Deal. Quarter.
Looks like you can definitely make a double here on both these reds.
These reds.
Quarter rock, Sean was saying.
Sean was saying.
Whoa. Seven.
Get one, and we'll get all of them going as rocks fly everywhere. Guard is still there for Team Tardy's huge draw around. Team Tardy, the winner of the Prestige, and Vernon. And Team Geall, the winner of the King Cash. Both of them defeated Team Carter in the final. So Sterling, a come around draw here.
Line's good.
I didn't feel like last.
Jordan's in.
Really got to finish it.
I gotta finish.
Like, go deep even.
Don't go deep. Yeah.
This one will hang out a little bit and be
Yeah, I think so.
wide open here.
Yeah. Well, maybe Nick, that's enough.
I think that's enough. I think Nick can hold it here. Good throw.
Yeah, those felt pretty good.
So Sean Geall will head down to throw his first. He's got a halfway shot here. It is the Kamloops Crown of Curling. Fourth event on the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Ballard Direct Insurance and Best Western, the official hotel of Curl BC.
She didn't want to text you because it meant I suggest I'll get a grilled cheese.
And it's a solid hack weight.
You might do French fries or something. No, thank you. What's wrong? Are you kicking me?
So we'll hang out, roll a little bit to the left.
Okay, then come over here.
Is that less than what I put down? I like that.
Jordan.
Same as him. It's a little wider, so I guess you got to be careful, eh?
So they're going to try a hit and roll under here.
And beat him 5-0 in 5 innings or 6 innings maybe? I don't know. Jim got a little bad luck in one of them. Heavy half.
Whoa, clean!
Close.
Clean!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Jordan.
Come on, Jordan, it's close. Go, 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 go. Okay.
So they will hit that one on the nose. And again, try here to hit and roll
A little
under for
too
Team
heavy,
Geall. Try to force Team Tardy to take a single point.
Same weight.
Okay.
Just gave him a little too much, I think.
No, I don't believe so.
Sorry?
Just gave him a little too much.
I didn't have a
Just
good
a
look,
little,
but we'd
yeah.
have to over
That
curl it
didn't
to
move,
jam
though.
Yeah.
So another hit and roll opportunity here.
Too, 'cause you don't want to really be light in the first end with Pew.
I thought maybe it would come down in a slightly fresher path, but I guess not.
Yep. Yep.
This one's starting to move on. It's going to be close. They will hit and they will pop out the other side. Will jam and luckily
Don't think this will
not
move
stick
much,
in.
eh?
So
I like it.
blank opportunity here for Tyler. Take the hammer into the second
weight?
end.
About? That one curled even more. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't throw it quite as well, but
So saying it's going to be pretty straight.
yeah. Yeah.
So routine here for Tyler.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nudge,
Clean.
clean. You're good.
They will clean it and we'll have a blank here in end number 1. So Team Tardi will keep the hammer. End number 2, Melissa Saligo will be joining in. Coming up next, second end here from Kamloops. It's the Crown of Curling.
Miles ago, Geall.
Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%.
Slow and steady, champ.
Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
But your second one didn't really curl, did it? It did. A little bit.
You're also on it most of the way too.
Yeah, didn't curl huge. Yeah, I agree.
All right, end number 2 about to get underway here in Kamloops. It's the Crown of Curling. Jordan Kiss finally joined by Melissa Saligo here.
You throwing a corner here?
I don't know, it's a team shot.
That pickup, we're still trying to test our audio
Are
here.
you calling a corner?
Depends
Is
where
it good?
I wouldn't hate hitting it.
Yeah, same.
Confirming with our producer Marcio. It's a little delay feed.
Stop for.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I like that. Like, I think this will move a bit.
Alex Horvath here. Joined his first. We're just checking my audio and seeing how that's going.
It's a little better.
Lots of weight.
We'll work on it as it goes on, but Melissa Saligo is here.
Building.
She is here. And it's going to be an open hit here for Alex Horvath. And Melissa, this one, a heavyweight matchup here on the men's side. Two of the elite teams here in BC. Of course, this Tyler Tardi team. Again, you know, the future of men's curling here in BC.
Absolutely. Like, I watched Tyler Tardi's team play earlier today, or was that yesterday? I can't even remember.
Yes, yesterday.
I had a 12-hour trip to get here, let's be honest, I'm tired. But Tyler's team played really, really well in that semifinal game to get to this A final. And they've just been starting to really pick up their game here in the men's division, and it's been pretty impressive to watch.
We all heard that one, that's for sure. Sorry for your eardrums if you
2 feet slower.
have the headphones in.
At least, yeah.
Team Geall hits and rolls out on that one.
Opportunity here now for
Sure, good, Nick.
Tyler and his
it's
team
there
to throw a
for
corner
two.
guard.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Too much ice.
Weight's okay.
Mine's good.
2.
Oh, your weight was good too.
Weight's really good.
So they're going to throw the corner guard, Alex Horvath.
Weight's there. We're good.
And,
Nice out.
no mistake made there. So for Team Geall, like to throw the center guard, bring play back towards the middle.
You mentioned earlier that these teams only met once?
First time this, or second, I can't get it right.
I did that on purpose. No, just kidding.
It's the second time they've met this season.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I thought they played a couple more times, but
I think this is the only, no, it's the third event they've played in together.
Yes.
Yes. They didn't play in Maple Ridge. And they played each other in Vernon.
So Team Tardi has this event left, Kelowna, Red Deer and Penticton.
Keep going,
I
guys,
believe,
keep
and
going,
then,
keep going, keep going,
maybe
hard.
Arizona in January.
I think they're going to Morris for the Manitoba.
Oh, the Cobb, yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
They're going to that one, I believe.
And Geall has all but that one, I believe, as well.
I believe
so,
Kelowna and Penticton as well.
yeah, so a couple more opportunities for these two teams to meet for sure. Tight race in the men's standings right now. BC men's.
Yep. BC Men's Curling Tour presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. Tour points up for grabs. Spot on provincials on the line.
Whoa. Close.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yep. Whoa. 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 What's the rule?
Ah, shit. Okay.
Trying to roll for the corner guard, just rolls a little too far.
Okay.
So a simple peel here.
Guard.
And we're on pace for a another blank game, which is kind of rare because we saw, the last end, lots of rocks build up, and then Jordan Tardi making 2 fabulous shots just to clear everything. And these are 2 teams that do like to play with rocks in the house. Both these like to play aggressive, so.
They do, which is a little surprising, I think, for us both, Jordan, that they've already tried to play a blank end here. I mean, Tyler will throw up another corner guard, and you'll probably see Sean step up and peel it as well.
Throw it well.
So Jordan Tardi now, older brother of Tyler.
You'll kill me for saying this, but his new nickname is Tot. The other Tardi.
Tot.
Tot.
Tot Tardi, I like it.
Yeah, I hope everyone starts calling him that. He'll kill me. That's okay.
Mine's fine.
Yeah, we're tight. Can you finish it?
Mine's good enough. Mine's fine. Good.
And we're seeing a pregame here that the ice, it's a little colder there on the ice surface. So they're saying it might run a little straighter. Of course, we've seen in the previous games ice start to wear down at the end. Closely, it starts to get a little flat. So head ice tech Mike Merklinger here just trying to make some minor adjustments. So we've been seeing a lot of great finish here.
Lead.
Haven't really had a chance to really see what it's doing right now, but early on the rocks just aren't curling as much as they were.
I like the other side. Make him switch his
I was
wheel.
watching sheet 2 in the earlier draw, and it was curling a lot, but really, really late break point. Like almost hog line or just a little better.
Yeah,
but when it went, it really went.
Yes, yeah.
Same as those 2 last end. Yeah, this is like 8 inches less than our draw for hammer, so I just don't know what this will do.
You can hear them talking about the paths and exactly where to put the broom, because it is a little bit tricky out there. Have to be careful.
I like that weight.
Did he elect to come in on this one? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
It felt okay.
Getting late in the end.
With the hammer, you're not really
What's up,
playing
guys?
towards the middle unless you're going to draw. You're not going to throw a center guard.
I'm surprised he didn't maybe
What's
elect to
there?
throw just one more corner, just because it is Sterling's first.
Yep, that's his first rock.
Getting closer.
An opportunity to find draw weight.
Hey, sweet. Like, that's probably minimum ice to draw the button, I think.
Jared Kolomai now. His teammates with Jordan Tardi last year, playing on Team Wenzik along with Nick Meister.
It's just straighter.
So just straighter there. Roll out. Maybe now you'll see Team Tardi throw the
You want to try this?
corner. No, they're just going to draw the other side here, but with nothing in the house, it's a great opportunity to learn some spots in the ice, Melissa.
Yeah, definitely. So, and I'm not
guys.
sure, honestly, Jordan, why he's doing the exact same shot that he just threw. We've seen the path now, and it's almost the draw to the button path. So I really like what you said. Like, try and find some different spots and get some more information on the ice to head into the last 6 here. So interesting.
Yeah, for Team Tardi, it's their first game here on sheet 4. Team Geall did play on this sheet yesterday against Team Richard.
Nice sweep, guys.
Maybe they're just trying to give Sterling some better stats or something.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's the spot.
Yeah.
I'll come to the top of the 8-foot. Sean will head down to throw his first, a two-time BC men's champion.
Sean didn't slide great on both out turns last time.
No. This spot's
Sean's had a pretty solid start to the season.
I mean, like, I was fine throwing.
Winning the first event, the King Cash.
That'd be pretty funny.
Semi-final in Abbotsford.
I kind of like.
Didn't make the playoffs in Vernon.
I think we try to roll it over here.
But always one of the top teams here, always in contention.
Fresh? Jesus. That looks good.
Yeah.
So hit here. Do you try to roll anywheres or just stick in the house somewheres?
Yeah, it looks like they probably indicated, I think they're indicating maybe to roll to the far left-hand side and change it up a little for Sean Geall to throw his last one. And maybe see what the hit and roll does. He'll probably experiment here with the weight a little bit.
So Tyler Tardi now, the three-time Canadian junior champion, two-time world junior champion.
Whoa.
Yes!
Yep!
Yes!
Hard!
Hard! Really got
This
to
one's really
go.
moving.
No roll, no roll.
Oh, jeez.
That's good, Jared.
And will hit and roll out.
No shocker.
But something maybe Team Geall can use here.
What a heads-up play there by Alex Horvath, right? He was sweeping that one to try and hold it, and when he saw that it was just going to go outside the rings, he tried to get it as far away from the rings as possible because, as you just mentioned, doesn't want to leave that freeze opportunity for Sean Geall and a force for Team Tardi.
Just fully on the
So heads-up play there.
I thought we could have.
I don't know if you can freeze and sit in at the corner, but then it's an easy hit for Tyler. So I think just put it somewhere in front of it and hope for a jam right now.
Go for a jam now, yep. That one's too far back.
Last rock for Team Geall here in 2.
Easy early, easy early. Easy early, guys. Looks like a lot.
You hear Sean saying it looks like a lot, and both guys now completely backing off.
So they're going to step up here and try to sweep it. We'll hit the red end, hang on the back 12-foot. So
I didn't think it was. I didn't.
Should run like last time.
I
think so.
So another blank opportunity here for Team Tardi in the second end.
Hard to get good help these days.
We'll have to take the hammer to end number 3.
I'll forgive you.
Give a hair more.
Okay.
Yeah. Forward. Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta go.
Out of his hand.
Hard.
A little urgency in the Sterling's voice here, and they will stick it. And they will score 1 here. So missed blank, but they will take their single. Team Tardi, after 2 ends, has the 1th lead over Sean Geall, the Kamloops Crown of Curling.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never back down, full of heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
Just tight, eh? Oh, that was a question, sorry. Yeah? Just tight? Okay. Throw it well. Real nice over here. I think we can go on that a little bit. 2.
Line's good.
2, 3.
Kamloops Crown of Curling, end number 3 here. Team Geall with the hammer for the first time after Tyler Tardi knows the blank attempt. Join a kiss with Melissa Saligo. As that rock from Alex will just come in? Looks like it is. Sean's going to ignore it and go for the corner guard. And just 4 games out here on this afternoon draw number 6. Sheet 3, it's a B qualifier. Team Jones versus Team Matsamora. Matsamora up 2-0 as they play the second end. Sheet 5, B block action. This is not a qualifier though. It's Team Craig versus Team Wood. Team Craig up 1-0. And on sheet 6, C block action. Team Yusui versus Team Kang.
Good throw, Nick.
So you have to keep that one in mind, Jordan, and number 2 there with that blank attempt miss by Tyler Tardi.
Yeah.
That's a really important thing that happened there. He had an opportunity to blank the end, retain hammer going into 3, but now he's put 1 on the board, so it changes the amount of hammers as you go through the end of the game. So you know he's not happy about it, and he'll have to, well, you know, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them.
No, we're to your feet, almost.
So you see he's doing double guard there. I don't know if that one's in the top 12. Do you think so? Just biting?
It's tough. You have the overhead camera here, and it's very close.
Very close, yeah.
I think it's worth putting a stick to it if Sean wants to hit it. We are playing the double center, so going the aggressive route here. And with the 2 centers up, Sean's going to look to go around his corner guard. Or Nick Meister won a Canadian Junior Championship playing with Jordan, Tyler, and Sterling.
Is it in front of the tee? Well, then I don't need to go.
Wait on that.
We need to go. Okay, go. It's buried. It's buried.
So that will come to the back 8 foot, but it is buried. And Tyler going to ignore it here and play around the center guard.
Probably a couple feet slower.
Now, being the yellow one behind the tee line, Melissa, is, you know, the freeze a viable option here for Team Tardi?
I totally agree. I think that's definitely an option. Tyler has it in his mind, though, by throwing that really high second guard that he wants to keep the play to the center. And I think if he feels like if he can get one, maybe top 4, even top 8, and beat Sean there, then he'll pull that play back to the center, and I think that's his goal here.
I like it.
He knows that he'll have access to that one a little ways down the end here if he has to. But really important here now for Jordan to make this shot. If you miss this one, then you're in big trouble.
We're heavy.
We're saying they're heavy.
Spin it in.
Gonna
Not bad.
just take off the top one.
Okay.
And we'll sit in the back of the 12.
Didn't think that was that deep.
Yeah, and I think if it didn't tick, hey, Jordan, it probably would have gone right through the rings.
Yeah, no, definitely so.
Not that much slower than, hey? Not, okay.
Sean indicating that yellow is still shot, so pretty good opportunity here now for them to get a second point somewhere in there. He's looking at the corner.
As slow,
Yeah, wouldn't you play, you know, just the same shot, just draw into 2?
I would agree. This rock is third shot right now, completely irrelevant in the whole scheme of things. I would think, Jordan, I would play around the exact same shot. Play the exact same shot. If you don't put this one in a good one, you leave a potential double. So you're gonna have to make sure it rolls pretty far.
It will roll. And it will hang on. So now sitting first and third is Team Geall. And now Tyler, I'm going to ask Jordan to kind of make a peel / hit and roll back towards the middle. Maybe clip one of the yellow ones out on its way by.
Yep. Hard! Hard to hit it.
They're on it right away here.
Oh, this one really went. I think maybe a little tight out of his hand. He called him right away. Just get rid of the guard, though. That's pretty important.
A chance here for Team Geall to put 3 in the house with the hammer.
You like that?
It's one of those pivotal calls. You go back to Jordan's first, and you want to make sure that if you don't make that shot, right, you put yourself in behind the 8 ball right away. So for Team Tardi, really important to have made that shot. If not, as we suggested, maybe playing the freeze.
I'm not sure.
Looks like Jared's going down to have a conversation with Sean.
Hey?
Trying to find the perfect place for this rock.
I'm good with that.
They throw a corner. We
Yeah,
throw
you know, corner guard's an option here. You saw.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, Sean say freeze, or you could come around top 8 behind the long red guard.
It's this or this.
And you look where Sean's
Okay, let's go
indicating
here
with
then.
that rock
Let's keep
behind
the pressure
the center guard. You definitely don't want to be deep. You don't want to give Tardi the opportunity to freeze to it and take the whole end away from you. So I don't think you need to be much more than maybe biting top 8.
Yeah, I like it. You know, you come around here. You might prevent Tyler from playing the double on the 2 yellows if you make this one. So for Sebastian here, top 8 foot. Don't have to be buried.
Absolutely, yeah. You can definitely leave a piece. The thing about playing this way, though, if you leave too big of a piece, there is that double opportunity that Tyler may take on if you leave too much.
Yeah.
Tolerance on this is probably lighter, I would think, Jordan.
No, most definitely. Like you said, you don't want to be heavy and give Tyler something to freeze to.
You gotta be past the back of the forecourt.
And it is heavy.
Go. Hard.
I'm going to try to bring it back.
Yeah.
So we'll sit behind the 4, and like you said, Melissa,
Same as last end, eh?
Tyler going to
Same as last end.
ask Sterling to play the freeze to it.
Okay. That's just behind T. Okay. Yeah, well, as long as our line's good.
Sterling Middleton won all 3 Canadian Junior Championships and 2 World Championships playing with Tyler.
Not a bad resume.
No, it's pretty good. Plus, they got to have a Youth Olympic Games gold medal as well from a few years ago.
Canada Winter Games in there somewhere too. I think they got bronze.
Yes. Playing Tyler and Sterling playing with Nick Umback and Tim Henderson.
Go. Hard, guys. All you got. Hard,
Mine's good if they can lock this one on. Oh, just a little bit light.
Sweep, guys.
I like how you say light and it's on the T line.
I know.
Yeah, maybe that didn't come out on my hand as good as I wanted it to.
So a little wiggle room here for Team Geall to maybe punch that red one out the right side.
Like that?
Yeah. Well, my first intern.
You can, try to roll as well.
Hard,
yeah, the guard's pretty high.
Yeah.
You could probably get by it and still get
like
to the
one,
inside of that red stone.
I just think
bit.
with the, if you go to the inside, you still leave that same freeze.
You do, absolutely.
Like if I get that out to the broom, it's probably not curling enough.
Whoa.
Jared Kuhlmeyer.
I think it's thought too is if he goes to the inside and he clips the yellow one, it might actually go back on the red one back 12. So this one's got a lot of movement to go without straight jamming.
Nice shot.
So it will jam.
Just guard it, or?
Lee's Team Tardi sitting 1.
Or we can do something like that.
All right, I think the yellow rock is still a shot rock here.
Like that.
Which is probably why Tyler's going to go after it in some way. Playing this long kind of hit and roll here.
So
we're just trying
I've seen teams do this a couple times, and it kind of confuses me, to be honest, Jordan. We're hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shot right now.
But I should be good for
I'm not sure that 6 shot really has any relevance in the rings at this moment. So I'm not sure. He indicated perhaps playing the other double, the one on the 4 foot. Your thoughts on that?
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think this is one of the more harder ways to get this. Like you can freeze to it, You know, you can play the hit and roll off it. You have lots of options here.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is my favorite option by any means.
Whoa, whoa, close. Whoa, close. Jordan.
Do you know what? They're doing it for the cameras.
Absolutely.
The reason they're on the stream is they're going to make the flashy shots here. They won't hit that one enough, and almost a wasted rock from Sterling.
I totally agree. I really go back. I don't understand hitting six shot.
Okay.
That makes
Just
no
back
sense.
line. You got to curl further this time.
Yeah.
It gives Team Geall now a chance to, you know, sit two behind the guard.
Yeah, I know. That's what
This is that time you need, before you throw that shot, you need to determine what your end plan is. And I assume for Team Tardi, the end plan is to force to one.
I just couldn't.
So how do you force to one? You probably corner freeze that Yellowstone that was just thrown by Team Geall.
We shot.
I think Team Geall was pretty happy when they walked up there and hit 6 shots.
Well, I was thinking just back. I was thinking just here.
Well, that's what I said.
Sean's still got lots of opportunity here now to even maybe look at potentially 2 or 3.
Yeah, no, 3 is definitely still in play.
Yeah.
Maybe back 8. We hear kind of the same shot, a little less weight, kind of come to the nose of your yellow one.
Okay, I'm fine.
And they're gonna play a straight freeze to the red, maybe.
That's what I was
Sorry,
thinking
like I threw that good. I just thought it would move.
That's a pretty tough shot. You can't see much of that red, I wouldn't imagine. I don't mind the tap.
Oh, you're right.
I think the tap's the easier one here.
Well, if you throw it good.
If you try out for the freeze and just over curl, you leave a double.
Easy double,
Easy
yeah.
double.
You know
I
what?
agree.
If you get the guard, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, so they are going to play the tap here.
You heard Sean say if they get the guard, it's not the end of the world. Well, it's not great either. You'd love to get by there and play the tap. I think there's lots of room. You should be able to get by there and still get to the face of that yellow stone.
It's tough, because like I didn't mind throwing Pew at that either and trying to roll it over there. It's just it would be too bad to give him a shot.
So Jared now delivering his last rock here in 3.
Well, Sammy.
So you hear him calling for Sebastian. That means his rock needs to do some curling.
It's a little too much weight, maybe.
Yeah, it's got quite a bed, hey?
We'll tap. We'll stay in front and tap it to the back red, so not awful.
Oh yeah, lots of room. Yep. Yeah, far's okay. It's not bad. That looks real
But
good.
a
for Pew.
little tap and roll here for
I
Team
like that.
Tardi, so we're down to skip rocks here in
back
3.
line.
He'd really like to be line 2 at the end of this shot.
Pew roll under.
Did he indicate the cross and hit and roll behind?
I think so. That's what I heard Tyler say. Hit and roll under.
Not a lot of ice, so he's probably, I don't throw in about maybe about a hack. Hack to board maybe.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Clean. No. Whoa.
Jordan.
You really got to go.
So again, trying to make this one curl.
Well, this one's going to jam as well, I believe.
So maybe a little straight spot here. And Sean will have a shot to sit 4.
Yep. Still got that. Yeah. Okay. Just bumper.
I think you're fine with leaving Tyler a double. Then you'll have a probably a shot for 3.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you're
I think
sliding down Jared's was
I
just
think
back.
Tyler needed to go to school in that last one. He saw what happened to Team Geall's. It hung there a little bit before it made its move, and his rock reacted exactly the same way as his Team Geall. So maybe a little bit of a straight spot, or just need a little less ice there. So great opportunity here for Sean Geall and his team to lie 4.
I'm going to try a little roll to the inside.
Easy. Whoa. Roll it.
And you will roll a little bit towards the middle.
Kind of have to, I think.
Now Tyler
Can we
Tardi.
just hit and roll buried to force 2.
I just think this is really tough.
So a couple of options here, I would think, Jordan, and you heard Sterling just say one of them is hit and roll behind the guard. That's, I mean, it's pretty tough, but you got to be perfect. You can freeze to it, but it's a big risk versus reward. If you make it, great, but if you don't, you're potentially giving up 5. And I think actually that's what he's playing.
I think it might be the easiest shot right now. They're, you know, they're having trouble putting the broom in the right spot for the hit.
Yeah, if he can get anywhere close to the face, even just a slight tap, he will make it super difficult for Sean to get a multiple point end here.
Yeah, having it just to the top of the 4-foot.
So we just took 2 or 3 inches less ice there. So goal is to get by that one in the top 8 first.
So huge shot for Tyler Tardi here in 3.
Good. We got to be right to it.
Line's good.
Room.
Wait only.
Room. Lots
Line's
of room.
fine.
Well then.
Well then.
Oh, this one's got a curl as well.
Our whale again looks heavy here. That's.
Oh, it's really heavy.
Go, Jared.
So will it be shot stone for now, but it's a shot for a couple.
Thought it felt pretty close. Really?
I think for 4. It's gonna. They're gonna tap this yellow on the top of the 8-foot.
Awful, honestly. Line would have been money just with a couple feet less weight.
Well, I think you got to go through there with bumper if you go through there.
Are they looking to see if there's a port there? Is that what he's maybe looking at?
I think maybe, because most likely with the, you know, if you go yellow-red, the red's going to slam into the pile there at the back 12 and might limit some points.
I think you got to be pretty happy here with getting 2, 3, or maybe even 4, right?
Yeah. It's there for 3 for sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Then you guys can control it, right?
And if you can hit the red on the right side of it, you can squeeze it by for 5.
Yeah, you probably just have to hit 7/8 high side, maybe a little bit more. 3/4 even should get it.
Yeah, so they're throwing bumper weight at this one. Last rocket end number 3.
He's on and off, so he's got to be close.
Oh, this one's starting to move. And they wait too long. And they will come to the nose, and Sean Geall letting Tyler Tardi off the hook. A steal of 1 here in 3. And Team Tardi will take the early 2-0 lead in this one. And number 4 coming up here from Kamloops, the Crown of Curling.
Miles ago, champ. Shouldn't we be going faster?
Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, champ. Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
Like 3-4 feet less, it's perfect. Yeah, I like top.
We're back here inside the Kamloops Curling Club. Crown of Curling, a huge steal of 1 for Team Tardi in end number 3. Sean had a shot for a couple there. We're just over curled on them. We saw that being a straight spot earlier in the end. That one just curled up on him. A tough break.
It was a tough break. I mean, I agree. But he put the broom in a good spot and looked like he threw some good weight. And they were on and off it early, Jordan, as you said. And then it's almost like halfway down, they just left it and it made its move. So huge opportunity for Sean Geall, and obviously not happy about that.
Good throw.
This rock from Alex will sign in the 4-foot is the Kamloops Crown, currently part of the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance, where Curl BC members can benefit from a discount on car, home, condo, and tenant insurance, on top of any other savings, discounts, and benefits you're already eligible for. So when you do call Bel Air Direct, be sure to mention that you are a Curl BC member for your exclusive premium. So I'd like to thank Best Western, the official hotel of Curl BC, and one of our newest partners here at Curl BC, Original 16, will be supporting the Provincial Club Challenge this year, the new official beer of Curl BC. As well as more thank yous here. Shout out to our sponsors, Via Sport and the Government of BC. We're supporting all events on the BC Curling Tours this year through hosting BC. So thank you to them for helping make this stream possible. And thank you for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon. Join a kiss with Melissa Saligo. Men's A qualifier action.
Quite a bit left.
Line's good. 2-3.
Winner will go straight to the semifinals tomorrow afternoon.
Sterling, 2-3.
Loser will go down to B's, where they'll face the winner of Team Craig or Team Wood. As for that game, they are currently tied up at 1 apiece in the third end.
Sorry.
And in the B qualifier, Team Matsamura steal a 2 in the second. They're up 4-0 over Team Jonice. So Alex puts one in the house and guards it up.
Yeah, pretty good pair there by Alex, for sure. I think 2 more thank yous that are needed is our, I guess, producer/director, Marcio. I can't say his last name, so I just say Marcio.
Sarkino, I think it is.
Is that? Oh, that's
Sarkino, I think I got it right now.
And to you, Jordan, for all the great commentating and broadcasting you've done for us in all the events across BC. Fabulous job.
No, we definitely appreciate the support. It's our 5th event. I've lost count already. There's been so many.
You've done a lot.
5th, 6th. I can't remember. And still lots more to come, because our next event will be in Kelowna in 2 weeks. But also you have to give a huge shout out to Marcio. He is working nonstop while we're here on location. Even when we're not streaming during the week, he's adding something. There's always something new every live stream. Still a lot more great things to come. He's working on this great intro video that we'll have for our streams. Plus we have a new camera at the far end that we're really excited to really use it to its full potential.
And don't forget, we do have the telestrator. I just need to have my pen in hand ready to go.
You can use it anytime you want, Melissa.
Okay.
You can use it whenever.
Okay. Watch out, it's coming, folks. Great shot there by Jordan. Just a little bit extra weight to move those ones around. Yellow shot stone, but at least unlocks them. So that's a good shot.
Line's good.
The kind of corner freeze here, I think.
Yeah, we're not even close for line. Whoa, higher the better.
That one didn't curl anywhere near what they were expecting.
So leaves it open. Does leave a yellow double.
I'd rather roll here. Might as well make the double. I like making the double. I like normal. It should move a little.
So Sterling sharing his thoughts there, playing the double.
Weight's good.
Here comes Tot's second stone.
Hard.
Gotta get that in my head now. Tot. Well, you're Jordan too, so it's
Yeah,
hard, right?
yeah, okay, we'll call him Tot from now on.
For
so I
this
don't get
game,
the
anyways.
Okay.
So that one will come to the nose.
A little tight, or?
That's a lonely yellow rock there on the 4-foot.
It sure is.
Surrounded by
I probably gave him too much ice though.
a lot of reds. And
This one.
would you try to clear one of the front reds here, Melissa?
I'd almost be tempted to. This one on the edge of the, oh, wait, hang on, wait for it. This one over here, Jordan, is wide open right now, but it'll be there for later. I think it's really important to get one of those.
Try again.
There we go. Okay. One of those reds. Sorry, I'm just playing. One of those red stones out of the way. You don't want to leave those 2 stones there for Team Tardi. So if you can get a hit and roll behind one of the guards, and just try and get another yellow rock in there.
Hard, Nick, hard. Just a heater, right?
So that will nick the yellow over.
Can you get here? Sorry?
So still sitting 1 on the edge of the 4.
If you get there, we're looking real good.
You guys like that?
Yeah, I agree with Tyler right now. If they can get a stone just in front of that yellow, the scoring area is pretty much blocked off at this moment.
Is that a lot?
And Sean's going to have to start moving a few things around.
Good. Yeah, that was like a 35.
Yeah, if you can get there, it's definitely the best spot for it.
Okay. I'll let you know.
I'll see Team Geall maybe start peeling.
Yeah, they're going to have to definitely open up an area to get to the forfeit for sure.
Felt all there.
Close.
Sand's back four out of Sterling's hands here.
Room. Close. Close. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Jordan.
By the guard by quite a bit.
Got a curl, guys.
Hard, Jordan. Hard for the roll. Hard.
Curl it.
Roll. Good.
They will hit off the run. It's still the yellow one sitting for shot rock.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yep. Just back line.
Yeah, it just that ran.
So looking at the back line weight here.
Well, we can probably throw mint and get at that now. We can probably throw mint over here now and.
Sorry, just a little more.
Sorry, I just had to have you off.
I think they're playing the red one.
I was just gonna. I think that's what they indicated.
Jordan, what do you thinking?
Sebastian
Having
putting in his input.
That's unusual. Sorry.
Sebastian, a back end player for most of his curling career.
No.
I'm not sure what I like the best here, Jordan, but he really, I really agree with Sean. He needs to open up the front somehow. And if you can throw enough weight, like just a backline weight even to get, just to bump that back, I think that's not a bad shot. And leave your yellow one sitting right there.
Maybe create some backing for yourself.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can see all of that stone, and maybe that's what Jared's a little concerned about.
I don't think you can throw enough weight at it.
To move it
enough to for it not to be shot. Yeah, you can type your yellow one up here.
That's why I wouldn't mind moving this.
Could even maybe play the wide come around behind the yellow to the 4 foot.
Yeah, but I just think back line just through.
Yeah, you could.
What's the other option then?
I wonder if it's because like we're
you know that Sean really doesn't like that shot, that red stone sitting top 8 there. But if you can see 3/4 of it, I think you could throw back line, and his goal is to try and tick the one on the left here, on the flyby.
So Sebastian will come down and take a look at it.
I'm not sure splitting the top yellow one's going to give you anything more than you have right now at this point, other than I guess opening up that side of the rings.
So like control or half a rock.
Well, he's playing hit weight at it.
Yeah, I guess that's control weight, half a rock on the yellow. I think yellow, red, red.
Here, let me draw that for you. Like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Yeah, I think yellow into the red, and maybe the 2 reds of the 4 and the 8 will kind of split and go their own separate ways here.
I think you really want to be careful, though.
Yeah, it's super risky.
It is very risky.
Like if you take out your yellow one, that's 3 red rocks on that left side of the house there. Let's get one and get some rocks moving. That's not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Does leave the double. Still the yellow sitting one in the back of the 4.
I don't think that one's ever counting if you make this.
Okay. Could come through the hole in the back one too.
Even nose is probably fine.
Like this? This is fresh.
Unless you want to play this.
I wouldn't almost take a run at the double, wouldn't you, Jordan?
I think so. There's not a lot of good places Team Geall can put their next one.
Sure, yeah.
No, not at all. I mean, take a run at it now, I would think.
Let's do this.
Yeah, it might be your best chance at it.
I think he's elected to play the hit and roll behind the red guard.
If you leave this one in your shot rock, your shooter in the wrong place, you'd still leave a freeze. Come around for Team Geall to their own here. So I'll have to wait and see what the result of this shot is. Last walk for Sterling Middleton here in 4.
Play the double.
Okay, we're going for the hit and roll, but you heard the audible. Maybe play the double now because it's not curling enough. And it's just going to be a nose hit.
Sorry, guys, just lots of weight. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they wouldn't take the double on.
Sorry.
The only thing I could think of is, as you said, but if he overrolled it, then that freeze again is still there for them to lie too. So I don't think there was a good option there.
So you can corner freeze this red one if you're Team Geall. I think that's what they call it. So it acts as a guard in a way, and also maybe sets up something for later. And corner freezing, come bury a quarter of it behind the red one. I don't know if there's enough room to do that, but
It looks like he's indicated even if he just bites top 4, he'll be pretty buried and probably line 2.
Okay, it's an 8. In or out?
Oh,
so I'm going to change it up
again.
here.
What are you throwing, a heater?
Maybe a thin double. I think that's the call. So at least, you do this. You take the one out of the 8 foot there on the right-hand side. It still keeps that 4 foot open.
Jared's was so hard. It's his out turn, too. Like, from your perception, it's not there.
Looking for the double.
And this is wide.
Oh, boy.
This is off the guard.
Wow.
Very uncharacteristic there from Jared Kolomaya.
I don't know. That was the right shot.
Like, Fresh, make sure we get through.
And now Sean afterwards kind of second guessing the decision, saying that it probably wasn't the right call.
Where's he going? There's not a lot he can
Is it sometimes best just to stick with your original call, Melissa?
Personally, I think you're the skip for a reason. Like, Sean had an idea in his mind, and I think it was a really good call.
Yeah, I think if we make the
and they
roll,
changed it from the hack side instead of having a conversation about it. So I don't think that was the best process for that shot, and I don't know if Sean fully bought into it. So, I mean, if he makes it, that comment isn't made. But I think for Sean, he had the idea of what he wanted to do, and I think the other 3 maybe vetoed him. So probably best maybe to go with your gut if you know it. Like I say, you put him in that skip position for a reason.
Yeah, I think that's.
So a hit here for Team Tardi.
I guess the one thing it does do, Jordan, by removing that guard, after he makes this hit, there at least will be some options for Sean to get to the 4 foot, whether hit and roll or a draw or whatever he needs. But at least it's more wide open now.
So peel it out. Team Tardi sitting 4.
Yeah. Okay. Real good.
So they're gonna kind of hit and roll here. Trying to go all the way behind their yellows.
If he goes behind his yellows, he might be sitting
second shot probably.
Yeah.
This red rock that he's going to hit is going to hit, probably the one at the back of the 8 foot. I'm sure we'll come back for his broom. Draw number 6 here at the Kamloops Crown of Curling. Men's A qualifier. Team Joni scored a single and 3. They now trail 4-1 to Team at Samora in the one of the B qualifiers. That's the first of, I think, 2. 6 teams will make the playoffs. on the men's side. So first rock for Sean Geall here in 4.
Nick working pretty hard on this one.
We'll put it through the
Whoa.
hole.
Do that again.
And a chance to lock down the 4-foot here for Team Tardi. Place it in the 8-foot, and Sean's going to have difficult shot for his 1.
This was my first thought here.
These are one of these conversations, Jordan, that you decide that do you need a rock in the 4-foot to score? I mean, obviously you're trying to force, and the force is on right now, obviously, with only 1 Yellowstone to come. But now you kind of change your thinking as to, you know, how do we potentially score? And I agree with maybe the shot that Tyler was looking at, the tap, and trying to get one into the 4-foot area. They're trying to protect him from playing the hit and roll on that outside once kind of butting the 12-foot. But I think if you're really trying to score, you try and tap and get one into the 4-foot. If you're trying to force, then you probably do it where they're indicating over there.
Yeah.
Here, let me circle that for you. Right here.
Well, if we tap it
okay. Nice 6.
Oh yeah, it does look like a 6. You're right. There.
It's hard to draw circles on that thing. People have been scrutinizing me since we've gone enough.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the technology.
Is that better, splitting it?
No, I like playing the tap too.
I really do.
Yeah, you tap it. You know, Sean's probably going to have a draw to the pin for his 1.
Yeah, anything but outside, I think, is pretty good.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I really like the tap and just put that little extra pressure on Sean to make a difficult shot to get his single. Not that the hit and roll isn't very easy, but you really want to have a rock in the 4-foot here.
I like that more. Like, I had 2 overcurls and 2. Like, it is moving a little.
My auto runner a little straighter.
I think that's good then.
I think it's close.
Okay.
So just kind of where to put the broom here.
Yeah, I heard Sterling say a couple of his overcurled he felt, so, but this is Tyler's out turn, and it does tend to run a little bit straighter.
So being a lefty, it is his out turn. So tap the red one up here to the 4.
Line's okay, where?
Line's good.
Line's
Hard
real
line a
good.
bit.
Close.
Hard line. Yep. Hard line.
Hard line, Jordan.
Hard.
This one's curling too.
Hard, guys.
Hard for the split.
That's kind of like what we saw in the earlier game, just a lot of finish after the hog line.
No.
Now the ice has warmed up, it's starting to take the curl more.
I think it's good, yeah.
But still not an easy shot for Sean here for his 1.
I'm just thinking bumper. Okay.
Now it looks like he has to hit and roll towards the center to be shot. And you saw he's got lots of room to roll to, and he's got some catchers over on the left-hand side.
I know what you mean.
Just bumper.
So he needs a pretty good 8-foot here for a single. It's going to throw bumper weight at it.
We got this one back here. Like this one, it's kind of tricky to count. Yeah, it really got to roll.
A little better end.
Last rock here in 4.
Whoa.
So one thing you don't want to do on this ice, you don't want to jump it early, and you saw the boys go down early on that shot. But that's, you don't want to kill the line too early.
And they will make it, I think.
I don't know.
Kind of blocking the view here.
Was the back one counting maybe? Stole one? I think.
We'll go to break, and we'll find out. I think we'll let you know. I think it's a score 1 for our team Geall here, but we're halfway through this one here in Kamloops. Crown up curling in second half. Coming up.
Cheers to the 16 guys who never back down, and to the smooth, refreshing beer with a real beer taste. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
So it was a score of 1 for Team Geall in the fours. You can see our new far end camera here. Look at the quality. We'll give a wave.
That was the other guy.
Wow.
Now look at that, Melissa.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I don't commentate for like 4 weekends, and look what happens. This is fantastic.
It's a fancy new camera. Not going to tell you while we're mic'd up here how much it cost. Maybe after.
You can see the smile on Marcia's face, so he loves playing with it. That's awesome.
Again, the new camera here. It's still testing it, kind of. Marcio's still trying to learn how to really make it fit and make it work.
I don't think that's heavy.
Line's good.
But it's only going to get better here for you, the viewer. So we're going to give you the best viewing experience we can give you here. And thank you for joining us. Kamloops Crown of Curling, or the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Bel Air Direct Insurance and Best Western. Jordan Kiss and Melissa Soligo here.
It's a great shot by Sean Geall in that last end. I actually wasn't sure, Jordan, you were very positive that it was one for Sean, but it looked so close.
Yeah, I didn't hear a broom slam, so I assumed he made it.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. So nice shot there by Alex. So Nick looking to corner freeze it.
Yep. No, we took like. Whoa. Line's okay. We're taking more first end. It's got a curl.
You just watch the line. It does, as we mentioned a couple of times already, it takes a long time to start making its move.
Yeah, but we were trying to cross.
And it will eventually.
I can see it there, really taking a lot of curl at the end.
Yeah, and then
Kyle's going to lock one back on here.
Same way's perfect, yeah.
Alex Horvath from Victoria. Second year playing with Tyler.
Yeah, was able to bring that World Championship back to Victoria.
Okay, 6 on its own. 6, 7. Close.
And they're the home team at the Worlds last year in Nova Scotia.
Line only. Hard. Hard line. Really hard. Whoa.
And we'll tick off the yellow and roll to the top of the 12.
Still not a bad result. Rolled onto the rings, as you say. Actually kind of spun towards the center a little bit, so not too bad.
John's going to ask Sebastian here for a hit and roll behind.
Close. Jared. Go, yep, go.
We'll hit just off nose, and the red will slip past the yellow ones there.
Yeah, we can take tight ice here, yeah.
That'll be another hit here for Jordan Tardi.
Yeah, and Jordan's looking to play the hit and roll. He's not trying to play anything on that Yellowstone that's top 4 right now. Would love to get a roll behind that guard. Just get another red one in play.
Little heavy. Whoa, lots of weight. No then. Yep. Whoa.
Might be going for plan B here.
Hard, Sterling. Go.
And we'll just go by. So still the red rocks at the 4 foot sitting 1.
Just a little heavy.
Not really.
No. I don't know. He made Sean quiver though. I still don't mind that. Even if you roll here. Hack.
So another hit and roll opportunity. Not a lot of room to roll behind that yellow rock.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah, go Jared. Good shot.
I'll get a slight roll to the inside.
Time for a double peel.
I think so.
Maybe?
Yeah, like that.
If it comes straight back, it should spin hard enough to go out. Do you like that? Throw it hard though. Spin half.
Yep, so double peel here.
Okay, throw it well.
We'll see what Sean does on his next one. So Tyler's saying, you know, the rock that he hits first could spill into the 2 in the house.
Yeah, if you catch the back half wrong, it will probably spin back.
Whoa.
Oh.
So it's going to take out the red one here. It's going to
Oh,
leave
boy.
the yellow one on the top, the 4 partially buried.
For a heavy shot like that, obviously was straight tight because not much they could do about that one.
So center guard here for Jared as we're now on to third stones here in 5.
Where do you like the placement of this one, Jordan? I can draw it for you. What do you think?
I like a little higher.
A little higher even than that?
Because you know, Tyler still has the red-yellow. It's lined up. I think halfway.
Let me try a new color in my next one. I think it might be easier to use my finger than the pen.
It might be. It is touch screen.
Yeah.
Look at that. There we go.
There we go. Except I drew a 6 again. I can't get it.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
So center guard here from Jared.
Just looking ahead a little bit, do you think that the potential drag effect is there to run that red one in yellow and double the yellow ones off?
Yeah, it's there.
It's there?
I think so. You know, the yellows could just straight jam on each other.
Yeah. Looks like he's trying to
That's
half
gonna-
protect that as well. This one's over curling.
So we'll guard
Lot.
that that red-yellow.
Oh, you'll probably still
Not
rip it.
really. Way over curl.
You can see Tyler lining up, see if it's there.
It's gonna make everything go away here.
Okay.
The only one that's guaranteed to stay right now is that red rock frozen on the yellow.
Mm-hmm. For Team Tardi, obviously looking to try and savior the blank here in 5. Retain hammer in 6.
Hard!
So
Hard! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Whoa! Whoa!
close.
Ryan will
Oh.
just make contact. Enough to get
Pretty
the
good
yellow.
shot.
That's a nice shot from Sterling.
Oh, almost overstuffed that. It's good.
And Team Geall going to throw the center guard once more. Not worried about that red rock that's left in
Slider
front of the
was working
house.
on that one. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we're right.
Line's better. Split center. Nick in.
You hear Sean saying split center. This one, the first one over curled a lot.
Both of you.
That's what's not curling
This
enough.
one's not curling enough.
Hard.
Trying to find a happy medium
Hard,
here.
hard, hard. Come on, Seb. Help. Go, 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 go. Hard.
Wow.
So that one will under curl.
You see Jared just waving his hands. They're just not sure.
Can you roll into this one? First one, I don't know.
I
You
think
might
the
have
yellow's
pinched it a
easier.
hair.
Yeah.
Probably easier
Two
to go
opposite ends of
this
the
way.
spectrum there.
Yeah. I was kind
So-
of thinking normal.
Hit
Not
and
a
rolls
fan of that.
available here for Team
Well,
Tardi.
there's
Get
not
here,
a lot
here.
of room
You
past
can see the
red.
port there. Lots of room.
I like fresh.
Just trying to figure out which way is the best way to roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's take tight ice.
He's throwing normal at it, I think I heard
So I
him
think
say.
maybe they're trying to roll behind their own here.
I like it.
Normal's quite a bit of weight. You just have to skinny by your red one then if you want to roll that way.
Close.
Looks a little less than normal.
Whoa.
We
Yes.
changed
Yep.
it.
Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks
Whoa.
good.
Whoa. Jordan.
Jordan! No.
Trying to go around the yellow and looks like he's going to nose it.
Jeez.
Good throw.
Okay.
So we'll know. So
Let me see.
You think board's better or control?
Team Geall again trying to roll.
Board.
Probably ideally behind their own.
Yes, I would agree.
Just bored.
Here, let me do that for you.
It's so hard to trust that it's not going to curl there.
Boom. I think the next thing Marcio's working on is for us to get rocks.
Oh, I was just going to say.
Yes, like they have on.
It took me a long time to draw a rock.
That'll come for Kelowna. Lots to look forward to.
Yeah, he's back there working on it as we speak, I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sean Geall really trying hard here to get the aggressive hit and roll. He wants to get that rock probably away from the center line anyways. It can afford to be a little aggressive, but...
It will roll, but it will roll a little too far open.
Go for this one.
Well, we'd hate to roll here, though.
Would we?
Well, then
The elusive hit and roll, it's been pretty difficult so far in this game, Jordan.
You don't just...
Yeah, this ice has been tough to really put the broom in the right spot.
I would too, but this is really bad.
Like we saw in Jared's there, one it overcurled, the other one it undercurled. It's very tricky ice here.
Like air here.
Yeah, we're going for the yellow.
Going for the yellow? Okay.
So they're going to hit and roll under the yellow. Easier to make the shorter roll.
This is one of those shots, though, I really do, if you do play it a little bit more aggressive, like they did on the previous one, and you do happen to roll too far and go, you have that second opportunity to get behind the red one.
Probably minimum, eh?
You just don't want to leave it a nose and give them the short hit and roll.
Clean! Clean!
Whoa.
Close!
Close.
Whoa! Yep!
Hard!
Hard!
Real
This
hard!
one looked like it really started to
Hard
go.
to stick, go!
Now they lost this one.
Wow. Not sure what happened to that one.
Now it'll just come out. So a free draw here for Sean Geall.
Theoretically, this way would be better, right?
No, it's okay. We were nose for the longest time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to them. They were pretty casual about it, for the
Yeah.
first little while there, and then
No, it just took off.
just took off on them.
And something we've seen in the previous games on this sheet, just it's pretty easy to lose a rock. It looks good, and it just grabs and goes.
I think that's one of the really important lessons here is when you're playing a softer hit weight, you never really have to lift your broom all the way. Just keep one broom down in case something like that happens, like especially for those soft hit weights. Brooms are always down.
They're going to change the turn here.
I saw this a couple of ends ago where they were playing this out turn come around.
Touch less.
Yeah, so they know the path a little better. So they're going to sit top four, top button behind their yellow. Force Tyler to a draw for one.
Hard. Whoa. Where are you? Hard.
Now they go for line.
Okay.
You did take a little less ice from the hack, but it's gonna
Didn't need that
overcurl.
less. And is there?
Can I throw that same shot?
I don't think there's a split here for
No, I don't think so.
Tyler. So through the house and take the hammer to 6.
They weren't positive on speed over there, they said. They weren't positive on speed.
What's that?
And I didn't.
Yeah. A little more.
Tyler going out into the middle of the 12 foot just so he can have a look and see what the ice does out there.
I didn't see.
And the blank is complete.
Yep. So Team Tardi will take the hammer into end number 6. They have the 2-1 lead here over Team Geall. Men's A qualifier Kamloops Crown of Curling 6 and is on its way.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never back down, full of heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
shot, Nick.
Back here inside the Kamloops Curling Club, draw 6 of the Crown of Curling, part of the BC Men's Curling Tour, presented by Bella Direct Insurance and Best Western, where Curl BC members can use this corporate ID code of 0150-4820. One more time, 0150-4820. And use that code when you book a room at a Best Western hotel, and you can receive discounted rates up to 19%. You can do that online or by calling Best Western directly, 1-800-WESTERN. Best Western, the official hotel of Curl BC.
Line's good. Get it here.
Team Tardi working hard, trying to get this one at least top 12, top 8. You can see it over curled there.
Sean's going to ignore it. Jordan Kiss and Melissa Soligo here with you for draw 2 of 4 on tap tonight. Coming up at 4:30 is our next game. And was going to be a men's B qualifier between the loser of this game against Team Craig or Team Wood, but I don't think that'll be happening because I don't think they'll allow the loser of this game to play 2 games in a row on this sheet.
Right.
Because we originally were going to do the Yasui Kang game, but we changed it to this one, so they've moved sheets. So we'll have a game at 4:30. Not too sure who or men's, women's. We're not too sure what. But I can tell you for sure at 8 o'clock tonight, it'll be Team Brown versus Team Hidima on the women's side, which will be a fantastic game. Plus all playoffs tomorrow as well.
Close. Yep. Yep. Hard.
This one's really moving too towards center.
Oh, just get by the yellow, just get by the
they
red.
Gave up on him, forgot about the other red one.
I gave his 2 more ice.
And they will make it. So sitting 2, but it is behind the T line, so chance for Sebastian to draw one in, top of the button.
Yeah. Jeez, that 2 really moved, hey? I thought you were away.
Yeah, both teams just struggling with where to put that broom sometimes for some of these shots. And I heard Tyler say he actually gave Alex a little bit more on that one, and it still curled. Almost crashed the yellow guard.
Right here.
This one from Sebastian, just a little heavy.
Yeah, and that's why that one didn't finish as much.
Wasn't that heavy either.
No, it wasn't too
And
bad at
still-
all.
That's why it's getting really tricky out there to read. So Charles going to ask Jordan to kind of do the same shot that Team Geall wanted to do. And bury it top 4.
Throw the 7. Throw the 7.
So we're going to change rocks here.
I'm not sure if the 7 belongs to
Bury it over a bit.
Tyler and maybe knows a little something about that rock.
Yeah, I haven't really had any issues with the red rocks on this sheet. There's been some issues in the previous games with the yellow stones.
Maybe 7's special.
Maybe. Maybe it's a good rock.
Yeah.
Realizing that if they make this, they're set up really nicely here.
Oh yeah, here. This is where we're looking to put this one, just in case you're wondering. There's my telestrator. Forgot I had it. Got all excited. I can't clear it. There we go. You really don't want this one to be heavy, Jordan. You don't want to open it. You have a huge opportunity here, and
this one is heavy.
this one is heavy as well. You got to think about tolerance on that shot, and the tolerance is definitely not to be heavy. You're just creating a pocket now for Team Geall.
Did you hate the peel at all? There, yeah.
You gave your sweepers nothing to do on that shot, unfortunately. So huge opportunity now for Sebastian to take about 5 feet off, 6 feet off his shot, his last shot, and make a perfect one here.
Yep, you can come top 4. You can top button, you can straight freeze to it, and you're locked in there.
Boys haven't touched this one very much either. There it goes.
Okay.
This has got great line.
Where are you? Good shot.
And that is a beauty from
It is
Sebastian.
No mistake made. Great shot.
We got one in there. I don't think we can
Sean,
afford
Sean
to
saying
feel
they
that.
got one in there. That's a breath of relief for him. So nothing much that Tyler can do except freeze on it.
Go same way.
Maybe try to move some stuff around here.
Back 8, back 12.
Same weight as Jordan's last one.
You want to think same weight when you're in the hack throwing this one. You don't want to think any more than that, because the boys didn't even touch that one. So ideally, you want to create some separation between the yellow one and the red one it's about to move back to.
Hard line.
This one's currently a center early.
And this one's gonna hit the yellow guard.
Wow. Weight was probably fairly close, maybe a titch light.
Yeah, no, weight. It was a little lighter.
Yeah, not too bad, but.
That or that. Okay.
So they're gonna throw the center guard here. So we get set to for the third rocks here in 6.
You see how quickly an end can turn around. Red team, Team Tardi looking pretty good, and that great shot by Sebastian has set them up for an opportunity here now to throw a guard and putting the force on here.
Yep. A lot of line. Go, Nick.
So it's just the center guard here. Just getting a little late finish out of this one, and
Nice shot.
great shot all around.
Good shot.
And Team Tardi just gonna
Do you think you
go
can
for the
bump
freeze
that?
here. Is it
Or
even
just
worth
go
trying
to
to
it.
bump right now? You just
Just move it into
just
it.
get one in there if you're Team Tardi.
I think you're just getting one in there. You don't want to. You want to make sure that you at least freeze this one. I think. I mean, it's just buried, just fully buried, but I'm not sure it's worth trying to play the bump on it, because then it just changes the whole dynamic of the weight shot that you have to throw. So if you're just thinking straight draw,
Line's good.
and then you can
Line's
move it a
good.
couple of inches, great. But
Whoa. Whoa.
the other option actually would have
Whoa
been to
then,
peel
whoa
the
then.
center guard, Jordan, and
Whoa.
maybe run the red one in
Yep.
and just try and move some things around.
Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
By doing
Whoa,
this, you're
Alex.
really
Okay.
basically
Yep, yep,
decreasing
yep.
your
Hard,
scoring
guys.
area to almost
Get it there.
nothing
Go, 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 go.
if you do get shot rock out of this. And we are late,
Look
I
on
believe.
to, yep.
Yeah.
Top 4, so still the yellow sitting 1.
Now it's going to be really hard for Team Target to score this end with that rock coming up late by Sterling.
Team Geall just gonna put up another guard. Little wider this time.
Yeah, you see he's taking about, I guess, what, about 6 inches more ice anyways. Anywhere on the right-hand side of the sheet is perfect.
Jared Kolomaya, Manitoba native. As you can tell by the tuck slide.
I was just going to say, how
Yeah.
can you tell? What's the giveaway?
Just over.
I think we got to play this to have a big shot now.
And this one's curly now.
Yeah, it really is.
Like half around the one he just
Get it
threw.
over.
And we can maybe just
You will sweep it
Wow,
over.
good brushing to get that one over.
I gotta blast that. Like we got that corner run right now. If we can get one in the way that makes the run a little easier.
There's no easy way for a Team Tardy to get in there.
No. Those guards aren't hurting us. It's taken 3 shots to get to that anyway. Like if we can even get here, right?
You can draw to the side of the button.
Here so we can just blast that out. I just don't see how that helps us.
There's really no guards or anything you could
I don't think we
you could
ever have
peel.
anything on this side. I think so. If we get here, maybe we can. Like,
We do have a final over on sheet 3. Team Matsamora defeating Team Joni. So Team Matsamora will qualify for the playoffs. So of course the A qualifier, which is this game here, will get a spot on the semifinal. And then there's 2 B qualifiers, and one of the 2 Bs will get the second bye to the semifinals.
I think if we're here,
And I believe they're going to decide that from draw to the button.
we can probably spin it to like here. Sure.
An update in the other B game over on sheet 5. It's Team Craig up 5-4 over Team Wood as they play 6.
Look at sheet 6, Jordan, where there's 2 steals of 3, 1 for each team.
Wow.
You don't see that very often.
Not at all. Back and forth game, Team Yusui against Team Kang. That's on the C block on the men's side. The last
Sean Geall's almost joined us in the broadcast booth here.
Yeah, warm up here.
He's waiting to warm up.
I think so. You can get one there. We're looking not too
Team
bad.
Tardi still trying to figure out what's best to do, but there isn't really a lot, as you say, except to bite part of the button there. I'm not sure what you could even peel if you wanted to peel anything.
Let's be real. Just need to make sure these guys are on the same page.
So Sterling Middleton, still, I don't know if he's 100% bought into this shot, Jordan. He's still talking about it. And debating whether this
there's not a lot of options here.
There really isn't.
Peeling doesn't help you.
No, not the way the red angles are in the house.
I think this is your only shot. Like you make it, you're gonna be forced to win. But if you don't make it, Sean will, and then you're gonna give up a steal.
Line's good. Yep. Hard. Line's perfect. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Mine's pretty good. It's all about the weight here.
This is looking really nice. Now it just needs to sit down, and it will be a hair heavy, and that's a huge advantage for Sean Geall now.
Absolutely. What a. I guess they were sweeping that one to get by the one that was
I think so. They
top
had to,
4.
yeah.
But, that's the worst place to put it. You almost wish maybe it should have rubbed and then rolled away.
Yeah, because
That's a
Sean
really
puts this
bad
anywheres
spot.
in the forefoot, even top 8.
Yeah, I was thinking of hair more, but it's a hang.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. I'm not really sure what happened, but not a good spot for that rock. And if I were Sean, I think I'd be coming right in, don't you?
I'd go right for it.
I would too. Put some pressure on Team Tardi.
Yeah, even if you're light, as long as you're light, you still block off that path.
I agree. Lots of tolerance on this next shot.
Okay, let's throw it up there in the hole.
So it looks like they're gonna just throw it up, just plug the hole here.
I think this is one of those times where the opportunity is knocking on your door. Like I'm not sure what could really go wrong. And as you said, if you come up short, that's just as good. But give it a go.
Well, no, definitely not. Gotta go.
All right, so
Hey, you're okay now. You're okay.
So they're just
perfect
going to plug
guard.
the hole here, yep.
What do you think?
You have the red one on the right. That's pretty much it. You make it, you're sitting 2.
Do you ever have this? Is that ever there?
It's there. I don't think you're going to be able to get the red one onto the yellow.
You think it'll go to?
I think it's going to go, the red's going to go right onto the red, even just by it, just over it.
Yeah, you'd have to really skinny it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clear it, I promise.
Probably
There you
gotta
go.
throw it hard, eh?
This one's the easier of the two, because you can throw weight at that one. If you throw the other one, I think you have to be more delicate with the weight, because you're probably just going to have to tap it to the button.
Right, yeah.
So that's really hard to find the weight when you have to move 3 rocks, especially at that distance. So slash this one in.
Okay. Just checking. I'm just checking. Whoa. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Hard. 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 Go.
Close to over curly hair and will be shot
what
rock.
A shot.
Charlotte Tardi and
Wow, what a
and
shot.
now sitting 1, but Sean's going to regret not going in there. See if he goes right in, that shot's not there.
Exactly. I was just going to say that, Jordan. Like, that, to me, was a mistake on Sean's side. He should have put one right in. Even if it comes top 12, top 8, takes that shot away from him. What a magnificent shot by Tyler Tardi.
Now Sean could play this yellow, red
Yeah.
here.
Do you want me to draw it again for you?
Yeah,
or?
go for it.
Okay, Jared's in the way. But if he wasn't, I'd draw it for you again. Here, let me give you a new color here. Let's play with a new color.
3/4.
We'll see.
I haven't used the green one yet.
Yeah, let's try green. But Jared's in my way.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, true.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Draw where?
Now if we only had arrows and rocks, life would be so good. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. It's a shot for 1, or just sit 1. Of course, Team Tardi with the hammer here.
That's almost easier, isn't it? Okay, let's do that.
I heard Sean say which one's easier.
Oh, no, this is semi. Yeah. Those would be semi.
So do you have the run on the one that they threw on their last one?
That's pretty tight, though. You could, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to jam the red to the yellow.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the right call.
Not with weight.
There's some danger there.
Right in the middle.
I don't know. You could do if the ice is curling enough. Maybe play this wide draw here.
I think they looked at it.
They're gonna go for this run back.
Okay.
And
Just
they'll
over curl?
curl.
Did he open up the yellow one?
What we can do about that?
By moving?
Well,
that?
there's room to draw in now.
There is. Can he? I guess he can't really move the yellow one, perhaps, to get 3. Hey.
Well, the right one could be a second shot right now. It's hard to tell.
If only we had an overhead.
If only.
Pretty close to what we gave Sterling. He was like back 8, right?
Well, if they score 3.
Oh, there you go. So it is red sitting 2.
Yeah, well then,
Yeah.
we think red's
From the
sitting
overhead
2.
camera here. On the warm side. 2 red, so a shot for 3 for Team Tardi here in 6.
with backing.
Hard line a bit.
These guys are pounding this one, though. It's really curling early, Jordan.
Hard, Alex. Hard line's
You gotta go to get it by one of the top 8.
Line's good.
Hard.
Can't hurt it. Stay on it.
Looks pretty good. What a shot.
And a score 3 for
Great brush, great
Canada. They're going to shake hands.
Shake.
So Team Tardi getting a spot in the playoffs. They'll go straight to the semifinal here with a 5-1 win over Team Geall here in 6th ends. Team Geall now will await the winner of Team Craig versus Team Wood over on sheet 5. And that will do it for our Draw 6 coverage here in Kamloops at the Crown of Curling. If you want to keep up to date on the other scores, go to curlingzone.com. I'll be back again at 4:30. Still not sure what game we're going to do, but we will have a game at 4:30 right here on sheet 4. So thank you for joining us here from Melissa Saligo. I am Jordan Kiss. We'll talk to you again very soon.
Miles ago, Geall.
Shouldn't we be going faster? Nah, with Bel Air Direct, you can save money on your optional car insurance by driving safely.
Up to 25%. Slow and steady, Jen. Save up to 25% for safe driving on your optional car insurance with Bel Air Direct.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never-back-down, full-of-heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
Woo-hoo. Sick fight. You gotta see this. Look. 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 Look.
Shh. I'm saving money. Save up to 25% on your optional car insurance for safe driving with Bel Air Direct.
Cheers to the 16 guys who never back down. And to the smooth, refreshing beer with a real beer taste. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.